Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Wednesday. Today we're going to work on some multiplication problems. So let's get started. Our first problem today is 36 times 3. So 36 por 3. Our first two numbers that we're going to multiply together are 3 and 6, or 3 por 6, which is 18, or 18. Remember, we can't write the 18 right here. We have to write the 8 and then write the 1. We have to carry the 1. So escribe 8 aquí y escribe 1 aquí. Next, we're going to do 3 times 3. 3 por 3, which is 9. But we can't forget to add the 1, so that's 10. Or 10. So your final answer should be 108, or 108. Our next problem is 45 times 7. 45 por 7. Our first two numbers we're going to multiply together are 7 and 5, or 7 por 5, which is 35, or 35. We carry the 3, we write the 5. So escribe 5 y escribe 3. Next we're going to do 7 times 4, 7 por 4, which is 28, or 28, but we can't forget that we must add the 3, so más 3, which is 31. So your final answer should be 315, or 315. Your next problem is 81 times 4. 81 por 4. Once again, our first two numbers we multiply together are the 4 and the 1. So 4 por 1, which is 4, or 4. Next, we're going to multiply 8 times 4, or 8 por 4, which is 32. 32. So your final answer, sorry, it's a little sloppy. It's hard to write sideways. It's 324, or 324. For the last two problems, I like to do two-digit multiplication to try to make them a little bit more challenging. So we're going to do 22 times 19. 22 por 19. Our first two digits that we're going to multiply together are 9 and 2, or 9 por 2, which is 18, or 18. Remember, we write the 8, we carry the 1. Once again, we're going to do 9 times 2 again. So 9 por 2, which is 18, but we can't forget to add that 1, so it is 19. This next part is the most important step. We must add the 0 under the 8 because we're moving to the tens place. If you want, you can cross out the 9 so it's no longer distracting. I know I always like to do that. And I also cross out the top number that I carried because I don't want that to distract me as well. Next, we're going to move on to this 1. We're first going to do 1 times 2. 1 times 2 is 2. Now we're going to multiply this 1 by this 2. So 1 por 2, which is 2 por 2. Now we must add these numbers together. So 8 plus 0, or 8 más 0, which is 8. 9 plus 2, 9 más 2, which is 11, or 11. Carry the 1. 1 plus 1, 1 más 1 is 2, or 2. 2 plus 2, 2 más 2 is 4, or 4. So your final answer should be 418, or 418. Alright, and we have one more problem, and once again it's going to be two-digit multiplication. This one's a little bit more challenging. We're going to do 65 times 37. So 65 por 37. Our first two digits that we're going to multiply together is the 7 and the 5. 7 por 5. 7 times 5 is 35, 35, so I write the 5, and then I must carry the 3. Next I'm going to do 7 times 6. 7 times 6 is 42, or 6 por 7 is 42, más 3 or plus 3 is 45. All right, the next step is the most important step, one we cannot forget, otherwise it would throw our whole answer off. We must write write a 0 right here. So escribe a 0 aquí. Next, if you would like, you can cross off the 7 so you know that you're done with it. Also cross off any number that you carried. In this instance, it was the 3. Next, we're going to move on to this digit, the 3. We're going to do 3 times 5, so 3 por 5, which is 15 or 15. I'm going to write the 5 and carry the 1. Next, I'm going to do 3 times 6, 3 por 6, which is 18 or 18, but we can't forget to add the 1, so it is 19. Next, we must add these together. So 5 plus 0, 5 más 0, which is 5 or 5. Next, we would do 5 plus 5, 5 más 5, which is 10. So I write the 0 and carry the 1. So 5 más 5 es 10. Escribe 0 aquí, escribe 1 aquí. Next, I would do 1 plus 4, 1 más 4, which is 5 or 5. And then 5 plus 9, or 5 más 9, which is 14. So I write the 4. I carry the 1. So escribe 4 aquí, escribe 1 aquí. Now I'm going to add the 1 and the 1. So 1 más 1, which is 2 or 2. And then because it's in the thousands, I have to put my comma, and I go 1, 2, 3, comma. So my answer is 2,405 or 2,405. All right, I would love to hear from you and for you to tell me how you did, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.